Today we will be going over confidence intervals. Confidence intervals are ranges that let one know what percentage of confidence that they have when analyzing their mean or average from their statistic. In our example today, Chapman University is trying to determine the average number of hours students spend studying during the week of finals. Therefore, they surveyed 500 students who averaged 19 hours and 45 minutes of studying the week of finals, with a sample standard deviation of 5 hours and 15 minutes. Construct a 95% confidence interval for the average number of hours that Chapman students spend studying the week of finals. So when doing confidence interval problems, you need 4 variables. You need the mean, the standard deviation, the alpha value, which is 1 minus the percent of confidence that you're looking for, and the sample size. So in our problem, we are told that the mean is 19 hours and 45 minutes of studying. The sample standard deviation is 5.25. Alpha is going to be 1 minus our 95% confidence, which is 0.05. And we are also told they surveyed 500 students. So that would be our sample size. The next thing you're going to do is calculate the margin of error. When the margin of error varies on how to calculate it due to your sample size. So, when the sample size is less than 30, one should use the t-test, or equals confidence.t, when determining the margin of error. Then, when the sample size is greater than 30, one should use the z-test in determining the margin of error, or equals confidence.norm. In our scenario, our sample size is 500, which is greater than 30, so we'll be using the z-test, and equals confidence.norm. You can just click right here when it pops up, and then right here in parentheses it tells you what you want for the calculation. So it wants the alpha value, so you're going to click the alpha cell, comma, standard deviation, comma, and your sample size. And then you hit enter for your margin of error, and that tells you how much error you have off of your mean. So to construct the confidence interval, we need 2 values, a lower limit and an upper limit. We find this by looking at our mean, and for the lower limit, we're going to subtract our margin of error, which is going to give us a value below our mean. Then for the upper limit, we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to add the margin of error to get a value higher than our mean right now. So we can conclude now with 95% confidence that the average amount that Chapman students study during finals week is from 19.23 hours to 20.21 hours of studying for the week of finals. This concludes our confidence interval with 95% of the amount of hours Chapman students study during the week of finals.